What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first of the Mandalorian vlogs. I'm starting off with that Motivation Monday. So every single Monday, these are the types of videos that I'm going to throw up here where I just vlog and kind of talk about training for the week and things that we've done, things we've accomplished, the challenges that I've sent out to you guys, whether it's been that no snooze challenge or whatever we have going on. Today is the day where we talk about our plan of attack. Today is the day where we set that mindset. Today is the day that we plan out for the rest of the week and what we want to accomplish and what we want to go over. So being as this is the first time I'm here on this video with you guys, I have this broken down up into a couple different sections. There's going to be a title before each and every one of them, and we're going to kind of talk about those and then recap towards the end. So first thing that we're going to get over is initial steps and kind of how I got started. And for those of you who are just now starting your fitness journey, or those of you who may have been on it for a while, hopefully this brings some inspiration to you. Hopefully some of these techniques is stuff that you can apply and learn for yourself. Now, with everything that we post and we talk about here, if it makes sense to you, and it's something that you can use and it's valuable knowledge and you understand it, take it, use it. If there's something you don't get, or if there's something that I say and you're just like, I don't know, don't waste your time trying to figure it out. Let it go and just work on it at a later time. Maybe it'll make sense later. That's why I really encourage you to go back over motivational videos or things that you've watched, or even things like this. Watch it over again after you've had some new experiences. Something may pop out and stand out a little bit better than the last time that you did it. Also with that, and kind of applying these things is then once you take this information, go apply it and put it into your own life, but then find out how you put your own flavor on it. Find out how it works specifically to you. Because steps and things that I do for me aren't necessarily going to be the exact same for you. You may find certain types of music are a little bit more beneficial for you and you get much more motivation listening to Britney Spears or classical or any of that stuff. Something may just be more specific to you. So do not devalue yourself and the things that you like and the things that motivate you or the things that you have found to make you be successful. Just because you are not super good at some skill, technique, or if you don't have the body that you want, that doesn't mean that you can't learn something about yourself that is effective and conducive to your goals and what you want to achieve. So don't think that you can't be an expert on yourself, because that's exactly what you are. So learn from this process, develop, go through all those things. So before we get into this, so that's our intro, initial steps, and how I got started. That's what we got coming up next. All right. So when this fitness journey started for me, so I'd already been in the Marine Corps for 4 years. I spent that time in 29 Palms, California, with 3-4 India Company, living that Spartan lifestyle. Diet was absolute trash. Diet was trash, but we trained extremely hard all day. Everything that we did, it was toward that mindset of going to war and living that warrior mindset and lifestyle. But once I got out, I had spent about 8 months where I wasn't training, I wasn't lifting, I wasn't doing really anything that was beneficial to my health benefits. I was smoking and dipping still. It was pretty terrible. Once I moved out here to California though, the first day I moved up here, the first day I moved up to NorCal, I got a gym membership at 24 Hour Fitness. It was right next to where we were living, and went to go work out. Now the first workout we did was chest, went onto the bench. I had 45 on each side, 135 total. Barely got that up, I think 6 or 7 times. Colin and Corey were there, and I sat up and they looked at me and they're like, man, what happened to you? I'm like, I used to lift way more. I used to lift way more in the military. And that was my never again moment. That was my never again am I letting it get this far. Never again am I putting anything above it and beyond my health, and I'm not making this a regular part of my life. I was tired of feeling like that. Once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you're really gonna make these changes. And it's until you just stop feeling sorry about yourself, and like, oh, it's hard, I don't have time, until you get that out of your head and like just think, never again. Whatever it is I have to do, whatever I had to read, whatever I had to learn, whatever I had to do, I didn't care. I just made the decision my life was going to change and it was going to be different. And from there, took actions in those steps. Rather than, this is hard. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. So you don't need to know all of it right away. Get up and get into motion. Get up and get into motion. Do what you can with where you're at. My goal when I first started was, if I say I'm going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to go to the gym, go. If you say you're going to do this, go. Have that honest rapport and conversation with yourself, and understand, like, yes, if I say something, that's what's going to happen, and I'm going to get it done. And that is my beginning. That's what it started from. It started from something as simple as, if I say I'm going to go to the gym, I go. Just that simple. And then from there, build upon that habit. Because once you never have to think about going to the gym anymore, now it's about adding on that next pattern, and then add on that next pattern, and then add on that next. Thanks, guys. On to our next subject, false starts and tricks. Now, these are some things that you're gonna run into a lot, especially as you're just getting started into this. Now, what do I mean by false starts? False starts are those times where we can get super motivated. We are ready to work out, we're ready to change our life, we're ready to get a new job, we are ready to do something. But this happens more often than not in fitness, is that we think we have the right plan, we think we have the right exercise regimen, we think we have all these things going for us, and we're good, we're motivated. We got like 2 weeks in of workouts, we haven't skipped the gym, we haven't done anything, and then boom, life hits. Death in the family, lost your job, something happens, something comes up. Something is always going to come up. That is why it is imperative that we stay on this path and we work these things out and we don't just let ourselves get taken away by life, because there's always going to be something coming up. Always, always. Something's going to happen. But by making this a regular part of your life and something that's important, you're going to see the therapy of how this helps you deal with all the rest of it. And when we remove this part from our life, all the other things get way harder. Everything is much harder when we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not taking care of our body, and we're not taking care of our mind. It is much harder to deal with the stress. So those false starts are when we're going, boom, something happens, and then we get off. We don't work out for a week, which turns into a month, which turns into 2 months. So it's recognizing when those false starts happen, or if we've been on a diet plan and we screwed up, that we don't just abandon the plan, that we don't just abandon everything that we've done, and we take it in and we don't say, oh, I am just a failure, I suck. No, don't do that. There's way more to this. We've all gone through these false starts. Talk to anybody that you would say, oh, I respect their physique, they have great work ethic, blah, 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 blah. Every single one of us has had false starts. Every single one of us. We've all fallen off. We've all had bad months. All of it. None of us are immune to it. It's going to happen. But the easier we are on ourselves and not thinking that it's some kind of personal attack to you when you fail, you can grow and progress from that. Now, tricks. Tricks is something that I've had a problem with since I first started in here, and it's from people who are focused more on pushing product, making money, than helping people and actually having them learn and grow and get better and actually take charge of their lives. It's the Herbalife. It is the CrossFit. It is all these gimmick things, all these gimmick diets, gimmick workouts, and just gimmick ways of training that are just tricking people into just destroying their bodies and just putting them on shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. There are none. The faster you can get it out of your head that there's some product, some pill, some program, or some specific thing that is the key to all of this, and that's the one thing that you're missing and you need, and that's what's gonna get you the results, you're fucking wrong. You're so wrong, because it's everything. It's doing more of everything. It's getting better at all of it. It's getting better at cooking, stretching, foam rolling, lifting, running, swimming, all of it. You want to try to improve in all of it. The more you can do of all of it, the better it's going to be overall. Not just in how you look. Your body is a result of the lifestyle that you are living and the food that you're putting into it. So, act accordingly. Do not get tricked. If anybody is selling you something and they tell you that it's going to be fast, it's going to be easy, it's not going to take a lot of work, any of that, leave, walk away, get out of there. They're selling you a bunch of bullshit. They're selling you snake oil. If you talk to somebody and they tell you, but that person told me that it's hard and I'm going to have to do this and I'm going to have to work, but are you going to get the results? Is it backed by science? Is it something that's truly going to be sustainable and work for you? Then who gives a fuck if it's hard? Do you want it to be easy or do you want it to work? Do you want it to be easy or do you want it to work? Make your choice. Next section, consistency and plateaus. So, consistency, this right here is where those permanent changes come from. Permanent changes are the result of consistency, not one significant or really intense workout. If you were sore for 6 to 7 days after, you're probably fucked up. You're probably fucked up, need to foam roll, or you were just doing something completely wrong, overtrained. You should not be sore 6 to 7 days. If you were sore for 6 to 7 days, it means that you have been deconditioned, you haven't been training hard, and then you just went balls out for one workout. No, not conducive to training and actually developing and getting better. So, consistency. Consistency is making sure that this is something that goes on for a period of time. Consistently not drinking and training. It has to be for a block period of time for the body to actively adapt and to actually adapt and change and grow and build that new tissue and repair itself. If you just go in like, oh man, I crushed 2 workouts this week. Yeah, 2 days out of 7, 2 hours out of 168. You're fucking crushing it. Why don't you have the body of a Greek god yet? You're training 2 hours out of 168 in the week. You're dedicating so much time to the gym. You must be fucking crushing it. No. Consistency. It has to be done over this block period of time because that's how our body learns and adapts with proper sleep. We'll get more into the nutrition stuff. I'm getting excited because it's some of these simple things here that just drive me nuts because we forget about them. So we'll talk more about consistency in food and all that in a later video. But plateaus, getting stuck. So this is a question I get constantly. I want to put it to bed right now. For all of you watching me, if you watch this video and then you send me this question later, I'm gonna fucking blow up on you. I'm gonna lose it. Now, plateaus and how we get stuck and stuff. Most of the time when younger guys approach me and they want help with fitness, they tell me, I don't need a workout plan, I don't need a trainer, I don't need any of that. I just need to be told what exercises I need to do. First of all, if a person has never seen how you're moving, I can't give you exercises to do that are gonna be the most beneficial for you. Because one, I don't know where your core strength is at. I don't know if your legs are even activating properly. I don't know if you have this forward rotation here into your shoulders. I can't just give you movements. I have no idea how you're performing those. You could be fucking off and having some form that's just crazy and working your calves, and we're trying to target your glutes. So, you need to just improve the stuff that you're already doing. If you want to break past whatever plateau you're at, lower the weight, better your form, lower your rest time, increase intensity. Do those 4 things. You don't need a new workout plan. Do the same shit that you're already doing, but take those 4 things into account. Guarantee your whole workout's gonna change. That's all I'm gonna get on the plateaus for today. We've already got a pretty long video here. And last but not least, joy and fun. Joy and fun. This should be enjoyable. The gym is not a prison. If you have in your mindset like, oh, fuck, I have to go for an hour. This is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna have to sweat. I have to go to the gym. I'm gonna have to stand next to people. They're gonna go to the locker rooms. I'm gonna have to be near them. We're gonna be sweating, and you know it's gonna be like this. If you already have that kind of mindset, you're a defeatist. You defeated yourself before you even walked into the gym. You're not gonna have a good time when you go in there. This has to be a fun, enjoyable process. It's not about getting to that end result. It is about being happy with yourself and understanding that you got up. You got up and went to the gym. You committed to something that you said you were gonna do, and you went and did it. That's enough to be happy right there. Now it's just about trying to make better decisions and those micro decisions while you're at the gym. Those micro decisions for joy and happiness are, don't spend all your time on the goddamn phone. Be committed to your workout. Focus. Concentrate on the stuff that you're doing. Really, really engage yourself into what you're doing. Even if it's a bicep curl, am I squeezing this as hard as I possibly can? Am I putting as much focus and attention into that target muscle as I can? Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Just like The Rock says. The more attention you can put from here into what this is doing, results are going to skyrocket, and they're going to be way better. I've been doing this for 6 years. This is how I've consistently trained myself and clients to do this. And it's a program, and it's a method that works for everybody, because regardless of skill level or what you want to do, whatever your end result is, whether it's Olympic lifting, bodybuilding, some kind of competition, sports related, any of it, developing form, concentration, and all that in the gym is going to be way more beneficial than just going in there and trying to throw around heavy ass weight. It's a combination of form and strength and willpower to force through. Because if you have form and then you add your willpower in there, you're going to be multiple times stronger than if you just try to muscle it. I know plenty of people that are strong. I don't give a fuck if you're strong. It's not impressive to me to be strong and to just get weight up. It is impressive to me to be strong and in control and to remain focused and to do all that. When you can lift that weight with proper form and stay concentrated through it all, that's impressive. Grunting and just getting weight up, that's caveman shit. We have a brain now. We've been using it for a while. We have phones like this. We've been using it to develop stuff. Use it to develop your body too. All right, guys. That's everything for Mandalore's first Monday motivation vlog. If you stuck with it for this whole one, thank you. Thanks for listening. I really do appreciate it. A lot of this is just me just getting my thoughts out on these subjects. I literally have nothing else but my bullet points of subjects that I wanted to cover on here, and then it's just me speaking straight from the heart and just stuff that I tell my clients every single day. This is here to kind of give my clients a way to retract back to this and be able to see it again. And for those of you who don't train with me personally, to also see some of the conversations and stuff that I speak and say with my clients. I really do truly hope that you got some benefits out of this. If it was beneficial for you, only if it was beneficial, or if you find that somebody else could benefit from it, like and subscribe and share to other people. If you don't, then don't do it. But I don't want subscribes or likes just for that. I want it to be quality content that you guys actually enjoy, and can utilize. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And I'll see you next Monday for motivation. Rest of this week, we're going to have more videos, but it's going to be specific into training stuff. So thanks again. I'll see you later.